Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tower of God New World. In today's video, we are going to check out the brand new dev note. Now, this dev note, they're basically going to go over all of the concerns and the complaints that the Tower of God community has been complaining about so far. So they're just gonna give us like a Q&A, and they're just gonna answer all of our questions. So I'm gonna try my best. There's gonna be a lot to read, but guys, just bear with me. So it says, we would like to take this opportunity to respond to feedback and suggestions most shared by our regulars from the period of mid-April through mid-May. And the first question is regarding stage race event and retroactive reward distribution. So a lot of people have been complaining about the stage race event. So let's see what they have to say about this. Many regulars voiced their opinions concerning the stage race event through the suggestion and general boards. Our primary intention for developing the stage race was to enable regulars starting a journey from various points to match and race together, while also providing short-term goals to allow them to enjoy their adventure in a more pleasant manner. It was structured to encourage completing the race within the designated time frame rather than fostering excessive competition. We aim to avoid causing excessive stress to our regulars, particularly stemming from competition to race and travel as far as possible within the designated time frame. Therefore, we divided the race into multiple stages consisting of race sections followed by rest sections before returning to the race again, resulting in numerous stages. As a result, we believe that many regulars have suggested retroactive rewards because they perceive that players who have many races left and are still located on the lower floors potentially have advantages in terms of earning a larger portion of rewards than those who have already progressed to higher floors. Above all, the stage race is a mode with a time limit from start to finish. Regulars must complete the race within this time limit to receive all the race mission rewards. Additionally, ranking rewards are based on the time taken from the start of the race to its completion, with rankings determined in order of shortest time. In other words, retroactively granting the rewards to those who cleared the stages in the past, assuming they met both conditions, possess a fairness issue for those who will have to clear the stages under these conditions in the future. Therefore, it was difficult to apply this retroactively across the board. After extensive internal discussions regarding the stage race, we have concluded that continuing the stage race with these ongoing issues will remain problematic. So they are admitting that there are some problems with the stage race event, and let's see if there's going to be a solution for it. So if we continue, it says, given the lack of a solution that satisfies all regulars, we have tentatively agreed to operate the current stage race only until June 19th maintenance. After the stage race ends, we will prepare a more reasonable and widely acceptable replacement system. We apologize for not having anticipated these possible scenario outcomes thoroughly in advance. Based on this experience, we will strive to review and operate future events more meticulously from multiple perspectives. So this is actually really good. The fact that they're actually listening to the community and they're coming up with a solution, that is actually really good. So for all the people who are complaining about the stage race event, don't worry, they are going to come up with a solution on June 19th. So you guys are going to have to wait a little bit longer, but as long as there is a solution, it's good. And the fact that they're actually giving us a date as of to when they're going to implement this solution, it's really nice overall. So they're going to implement a solution on June 19th. Make sure that you guys remember that. This right here, I'm going to go ahead and highlight this for you guys. This is when they're going to implement the solution for a stage race event, June 19th. So hopefully this was able to pretty much settle down the stage race event. Now, the reason why I haven't really talked about this is because, if I'm being honest, it's really hard for me to progress in Adventure Force because I'm focusing on so many other games like Wuthering Waves and etc. So I haven't progressed through adventure stages that much. So I haven't really participated in the stage race event, but there has been a lot of people in my Discord channel complaining about the stage race event, and it's reasonable. It is reasonable, and I feel like the players who are already, like, let's say floor 50 or floor 51, they're not receiving as much rewards as players who are just now playing the game. So they're definitely going to balance that out and adjust the rewards and the compensation. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what they're going to do. So that's pretty much the stage race event category. And the next one we have is a ranking system of the Hell Train Arena. So it says we are in the process of modifying the final ranking reward system for the Hell Train Arena. While the ranking switch system offers the thrill of a dramatic comeback, it also has the drawback of making the effort to achieve and maintain a rank feel futile. Additionally, there have been numerous complaints from players in various time zones where they have experienced difficulties joining in at the end of the ranking period due to the global integrated server system. Therefore, a plan is in place to revise this system akin to the Ranker Arena, where rankings will be determined based on the accumulated points acquired at each rank. Finally, we are still working on resolving the various other reported issues and striving to improve them as well so that we can come back with season 2 in its best form. So, in summary, there were some problems and some players weren't satisfied with the ranking system. Me personally, I didn't really mind the ranking system. Like, I didn't really care. Like, I think I was in diamond rank. I was actually doing really well in Hell Train. So I don't really see the problem of Hell Train Arena, but seems like some people are complaining about it. So they're fixing that issue. And we are getting closer to season 2 of the Hell Train. So when it comes back, it is going to be a lot better. So that's pretty much all we have for that category. Now, for next one, we have new content suggestions. So we acknowledge your suggestions regarding new content such as mini games and boss battles using multi-decks, and we sincerely appreciate your interest and feedback in playing the game. Firstly, we would like to touch on the upcoming content that is currently in preparation, Revolution Room. The Revolution Room is scheduled to be unveiled on June 5th. It utilizes the concept of a space created by Data Adon and the secret floor to teach Revolution to bomb. This content is structured on a 4-week seasonal basis and ranges from 1 deck to 5 decks, utilizing multi-decks. The Blue Orb, a seasonal growth system that can be utilized in the Revolution Room, will be provided. This will allow players to strengthen their teammates using items obtained while conquering each floor. Although the Revolution Room content was originally planned to be introduced in the May 22nd update, we came to the conclusion during the preparation process that it would be ideal to release the content in a more balanced fashion over time since there was already a considerable amount of content planned at once. Especially since the Revolution Room is a newly introduced system, we wanted to take some additional time to enhance its balance and overall quality. Therefore, we decided to adjust the schedules for the Revolution Room and Alliance Expedition 9. We wanted our regulars to focus more on exploring and enjoying playing SR Plus Ancient Monster Hajin Sung, since many of you have been eagerly awaiting him. The Alliance Expedition Season 9 will also be available along with the Revolution Room on June 5th. We look forward to your support. A more detailed system guidance will be provided in the developer's note scheduled for the end of May. So that's pretty much all we have for the new system that will be introduced into the game, which is the Revolution Room. This is going to be a huge expansion in the game, which is going to be really nice. So cannot wait to see what the Revolution Room is all about. But it seems like you'll be able to increase your character's power through the Revolution Room. So this is definitely going to be an important system in the game. Now, next thing we have is minigame. Honestly, minigames, I don't really care about minigames, to be honest. Like, as long as you're able to get good rewards, it really doesn't matter to me. And the next category we have taking on boss battles using multi-deck. Regulars also made suggestions for a mode where you take on the challenge of boss battles using multi-deck. Preparations are underway for the Call of the Family mode, tentative name, which we aim to release by the end of the year. Wow, so the multi-deck boss battle mode is going to release probably like October or November. So for you guys, for the people who are interested in the multi-deck, you guys are going to have to wait for a really long time, because it seems like this is going to take a long time for them to, prepare and implement into the game. So multi-deck, that's on pause for now. Next category is PvP. On the first anniversary in July, we are planning to roll out a cross-server integrated PvP mode where players compete with their original stats without adjusting the specs of Shinsun Link. Moreover, we are actively developing various types of events. We will do our best to provide more details on them sequentially through dev notes. That is actually really nice. The fact that we'll be able to go up against other players in different servers is really, really good overall. And the next one we have is convenient feature improvement suggestions. Guardians test quick result that was implemented already. Um, Suggestions for the system to allow for purchasing items by selecting quantities already implemented into the game. Suggestions for improvements related to ignition weapons. So we are preparing for an update targeted for June 19th that aims to enhance convenient features by categorizing the preset list into individual teammate, exclusive management tab, and overall management tab. Additionally, we are working on a feature to allow for an easier selection of specific options for ignition weapons so that we can implement it by July. Really, really nice. And then the last one is suggestions for the breakstone usable for all grades. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, because a lot of people were complaining on my previous video saying that the breakstone, I think for one mission you have to spend like 70,000 to spend them. I didn't catch that, but that is crazy. So let's see if they actually talk about it. After discussion of this matter, along with the concept of providing additional limit breaks for teammates that regulars already own, we have decided to implement the new system while differentiating between SSR and SSR plus grades. However, the sources for obtaining Tower's Blessing breakstones will be scarce. Nonetheless, our goal is to provide a direction where they can be obtained steadily with consistent effort. First, along with the Reeds of Han Jing Sung, we will be able to obtain enough Tower's Blessing breakstones to perform limit breaks on one SSR and one SSR Plus teammates through events or the event exchange shop. So they didn't really talk about the missions and what you need to do in order for you to get the breakstones. So I feel like that they should definitely um they should definitely implement missions that are easily that free-to-play players can easily accomplish. Like free-to-play players can easily go through these missions without spending a ton of suspend them, because spending 30,000 suspend them and more just to get a breakstone is crazy. So hopefully they fix that in the future, but it seems like they're not planning on doing that right now, because they did say that, you know, the whole point of blessing breakstones is to, of course, level up your character, and it's really scarce, which means that they're doing this on purpose. They don't really want us to, you know, get a bunch of breakstones. So me personally, I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is what it is. Now for next one, we have suggestions for enhancing the value of package content. Honestly, not really interested. This is like mostly, you know, for pay to win players, to be honest. If you are spending money on a game, and this is just developer notes posting schedule and then other suggestions, and that is pretty much it. So actually, we have enhancement suggestion for revolution skill effects. So it says we will prepare to introduce them in a form that effectively reflects each teammate's individuality at enhancement tiers 4 to 6. So there's still no release date for the tiers 4 to 6, so we're gonna have to wait for that. But it seems like the game is definitely going to get a huge update on June 19th. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. But overall, pretty solid dev note. The fact that they're actually listening to the community and responding, it's really nice. There's still some problems in the game that they do need to fix, but this is of course a step towards the right direction. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully guys this video is able to help you guys out. And what do you guys think about this dev note? Did they pretty much answer all of your questions, or are there still some things that they're missing, and you know, still some issues that need to be fixed? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I hope you all have a good one, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.